Okay, so here we go. I'm Dave Feinlieb. We're here with another episode of Big Data TV, brought to you by BigDataLandscape.com. And today I'm here with Bruce Fram, CEO of AeroSpike. Bruce, welcome to the program.
Well, it's great to be here with Dave. It's always great to see experienced old friends, doing exciting things you are with big data.
Great. Well, Bruce, tell us what you're up to here at AeroSpike.
Well, AeroSpike is a more significant company, you may not realize, than many Fortune 500 companies. And that surprises many people. How could such a relatively small company have such a high impact on the world? Well, I'll ask you this, Dave. Is the internet important to you?
Of course.
Of course the internet is important to you.
Can't live without it.
You can't live without it. And what funds the internet?
You tell me.
Advertising funds the internet. Interestingly, AeroSpike's database is used by virtually every major advertising provider in the world. And as we all know, ads fund the internet.
Right.
And thus, without AeroSpike, you wouldn't get many ads. And you might look at that as a good thing
right.
Every time.
Yeah.
But our technology is used by many of the large, really I'd say almost all of the large ad providers that are behind companies such as eBay, behind companies such as Ford, behind companies such as Microsoft. So when you're on these sites and you're seeing ads, when you're seeing mobile ads, when you're seeing video ads, these are all being served up by AeroSpike's customers. And that is a very big impact on all of us, because without those ads, the internet as we know it literally wouldn't be here.
So tell us what that is. Is it an appliance? Is it software? How do people buy this? And typically, what are they spending on it?
Well, basically, what they do is we're a software company, and you can download our software on the internet. We have a free version, and encourage you to download it in there. So they're buying software, but it is specialty database software that is it's both very fast, very reliable, and very scalable. Now that sounds common. Let me put it to you this way. And we ask our customers, why'd you buy from us? Every database company is fast, scalable, and reliable. What they say to us is, you're the only one who does all three. Lots of database companies can be fast. Some can be fast and scalable. Some can be scalable. But you're the only one that does all three. And the evidence I use for this is that's true, is our customers. The last thing the world needed was another database company.
Sure.
Let's not kid ourselves. Let me be blunt. This is not what the world needed. The only reason our customers have bought from us is because we had the only solution on the market for high-speed, high-scale, real-time internet media processing. We're the only ones.
And what is it that enables you to deliver on those three things?
Well, I think that the thing is the founders of the company, including one of whom who used to run Yahoo Mobile, know the space very well. They know the space as users. These actually, although they're technologists, they all discovered the need for the AeroSpike database when they were at different companies, one at Aggregate Knowledge, one at Yahoo. So first of all, they understood the pain from a user perspective, and they were not technologists to go do this. The second thing was they had the guts to write a database from the ground up. This was not a database that came from somewhere else and was kind of repurposed and done from this. Srini and Brian, they decided we're going to write this from the ground up in C. They did things like incorporate SSDs into the database design from day one. We don't use paper tape anymore. We shouldn't be using disk anymore. They decided for speed and scale, we're going to combine memory and SSDs, and did a lot of very difficult technical work to take advantage of the new technology that others just haven't.
That's great. So you've raised some money from NEA, Draper Associates, and Alsop Louis. What are you doing with the funding?
Well, I think the biggest thing you'll see with the funding is we did rebrand the company. Last September, we relaunched, we used to be called Citrus Leaf. We relaunched as AeroSpike, which is the top of a rocket. At the very top of a rocket, there's a little disc on it that makes it go just a little bit faster. On our website, we occasionally get hits from people looking to become astronauts, and I'm not kidding on that. Saw one there. And so we've rebranded the company and really created a lot more market presence than we had before, selling much more internationally, put out a community edition. The company has been selling software for money, did not have a free version, which is very unusual in this world. They just had an evaluation version. Now we get thousands of downloads a week off a free version. We want people to start using our technology because they need to know what's out there. Many more people would use our technology if they could just try it and touch it. And just getting the word out there has been very, very key for us.
That's great. So the next few years of big data, real time, a lot of talk about that. What else are you seeing? What are your predictions for the years ahead?
Well, we really see two big things that are driving our customers. The first thing is something we call hot data. The idea is doing analytics to make real-time decisions. This is not data warehousing. This is not business intelligence. That's where an analyst goes, does queries against the data, lots of data, gets an answer in an hour or two or even 2 minutes. For us, we mean hot data. We mean the data you've seen in the last 24 hours that enables you to make a decision. Like we know Dave is now in New York City. Now he's in hotels. Let's send him an ad or direct him to his story on Fifth Avenue. That's hot data as opposed to looking at you, what have you bought over the last day, week, or year.
So hot data is really recent data, the last 24 hours. Is that what makes it hot?
It's recent data, the last 24, 48 hours, combined with maybe some historical data.
Okay.
Because we have to know what your buying habits are. Historically, we see that you're in New York. We see you're walking down Fifth Avenue with a location-based mobile service.
Yeah.
Bammo, let's direct you to a store on Fifth Avenue.
Great.
And there's lots of things. It's not only advertising. Think about things in security.
Yeah.
That is all about hot data and doing lots of analytics very, very quickly and making computer decisions. It's also about making decisions, having machines make decisions as opposed to having people make decisions.
Yeah.
Business intelligence is about people making decisions. And that's great. Hot data is about machines making decisions and taking actions at a speed and with amounts of data that nobody else could go do.
Yeah. So you're saying hot data, and then what's the second thing?
I think the second big thing we're going to see in the next 3 to 5 years is the Internet of Things. And that is a common thing that people talk about, but it's really exciting because if you look at what's going to create lots more internet devices and lots more traffic. It's not financial securities. That's done. It's not trading. It's not the end nodes of computers or even mobile devices. Yes, mobile devices might double the amount of data, triple the amount of data and devices over the next 3 years on the internet. That's exciting. What's going to make it 100x? It's going to be when you have 100 devices in your home or 100 devices or thousands of devices in internet plants or devices on the cameras here or devices in your shoes, which you're already seeing. That is going to multiply the amount of traffic on the internet by 1,000x. Not 3x, not 5x. 3x and 5x, we know how to go.
Several orders of magnitude.
Several orders of magnitude. Yeah. It's not going to happen tomorrow,
yeah.
but I think if we say 5 years from now, with the numbers we look at now, and our customers process billions of transactions a day, it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be 1 trillion transactions, but it's going to be a lot more than this. That's what orders of magnitude is about.
Great. Well, Bruce, thanks so much for being on the show.
Hey, it's a pleasure to see you, Dave. Thanks.
Okay. Dave Finley with another episode of Big Data TV at bigdatalandscape.com.